Hello everyone. Thanks for clicking this video. Today, I am Pratik. I am diving you all into the world of cybersecurity, into the world of hacking, and into the world of hackers. In this video, we are going to see the cyber attack that happened on NASA in 1999. A teenager, a 15 years old boy, hacked the servers of NASA. Yes, we hear correct. A 15-year-old boy. It seems interesting, na? So let's understand in this video how the James Johnny things form this attack on NASA, how these attacks affect the life of James, and how NASA recover from this attack. So keep your eyes and ear on with me and grab the knowledge from this video. So let's start this video. When you talk about the space, the word NASA comes in the picture because the NASA is the world's largest space organization in the world. And till date, NASA has done so many things which are not even probably imagined also. From a few keeps eye on the everything. The NASA keeps eye on the Earth and Moon. The NASA keeps eye on the Jupiter and Sun. The NASA the every stars. So now might we get idea about the how NASA is the biggest space organization. So what am I if tell you that this much biggest space organization will hacked by a 15 years boy that is a teenager, even though we could not imagine like that. So now we get an insight into this attack. This attack happens in 1999. NASA was targeted in a significant cyber attack by a teenager, and the name of that teenager is Jonathan James. At the age of 15 only, he get an unauthorized access to the NASA servers and NASA's computer. The James downloads the software, which price is approximately equal to the dollar 1.7 million, and the misuse of this software leads to the harm of the human life also. In cybersecurity terms, this could be categorized under the penetration attack or hacking, where the intruder bypass the security measures and gain unauthorized access to the confidential information. But the James done all these things not for her benefit, not for his benefit. He done these things because he wants the control in the control on the everything around the world. Now I know what question plays in our minds, that who is the Jonathan James? Uh, I, I will tell you. In year 1999, this was the time where computers were used very rarely. Not even normal person had a computer, and things had so much complicated manner. In today's era, we use computer. If you give any command to it, it will get execute in a nanoseconds, nanosecond. But it was a difficult in ancient era. At that time, the trade of a computer and internet had started in America. People were trying to understand the computer and internet, how all this could be done. One of this type of people whose names is James, and James Jonathan, who is lived in a pine crash, a city of Florida, where children are fond of playing football. At that time, James had a fond of coding and hacking. They usually try to hack the password at an earlier stage. The father of James is also a programmer. So this type of coding mentality is inherently comes into the James. He started getting the interest in hacking. He focus on his entire focus is on a not on a learning. His entire focus is on a cyber security, hacking and cracking the password. Because the James use so many computers, his father keeps the restrictions on the computer, and James are like to break that restriction, break the password of the computer and get access to it and use the computer. So James performed the hacking for his benefit at an early stage, and this shock was goes on interest, and that makes the James as a cyber attacker. So at the end, because of all this activity, the focus of James on a study is degraded, and so it's affects the performance of his mark sheet. At that time, his father is scolded him and taken the computer from him. So at that time, the James will request his father that I can do much better from this time. From this time, then he get the computer back from his father, and the James, what the James do? James just hack the server of these schools and update the marks, alter the marks in the academics, and get the score in schools. So this is the first, we can say that this is the first hackings in the life of James that James do for his own benefits. As we know, in the world of hacking, everyone preserves their identity. So James would also like to preserve their identity. And in the world of hacking, the name of the James is the Comrade. The Comrade is the we can say the nickname to the when the hacking is done by the James, everyone knows the James by the name Comrade, and in further its names is the names get famous, and the Comrade perform the so many attacks, which ever some are international and some are local attack. So let us get more about that how this attack and investigation get happens. So James get bored to do such a kind of small attack in a small attack. So in 1999 he going to decide he will be messed with the US government. So between in August and October 99 the comrade took over the computers of DTRA. So what is the DTRA? So DTRA is a Defense Threat Reduction Agency. It is a small attack and it is a small agency, but those forces of the US government which keeps people safe from the dangerous weapons, and these weapons and these weapons are called as the weapons of a mass destructions, and it includes the weapons like a biological and nuclear weapons. So you get know about how dangerous attack it will be. So comrade used to do the hacking in such a way that no one could catch him. He was completely anonymous in the world of hacking, and Conrad found the vulnerabilities in the government of a server of Virginia. Yes, he found the vulnerabilities in the government server of Virginia. That vulnerability is a stage vulnerability, and because of it, Comrade going to know that what will be the next step of the government, and he get access to the all the incoming and outgoing messages between that server. So Comrade know everything in advance of everything in advance as what is the next step would be. Comrade collect their all the data and plan to carry out the biggest attack, because the mentality of a comrade is it not to harm the anyone, but it is the to get a control of everyone, to get a control over the world. This is the mentality of comrade. So he going to decide the another attack. So as we know, Comrade hacked the servers of Virginia, and from those servers, NASA's operating system was included, which was currently working in the flight center of Albania. He have get access to a 13 devices, in one of the which Comrade access the source code of the space station, that is a software running in the module of ISS. The ISS is the International Space Stations, and unauthorized access to this source code will hamper the human life also. So how dangerous it will be when the NASA was going to know about there is something fishy and someone is there that get access to their computers, their system, and keeps eye on the NASA and every activity of the government. So NASA keep their server off for the 21 days, because the ISS server that the James will hack will work with the humidity and temperature of the world, so it will be dangerous and it will be happen to the human life also. So NASA has kept their server off, and for that purpose he need to face the losses, and the losses is near about the $14,000. When the NASA was shut down, the other companies get to know that their data is also hacked and NASA data is also hacked. So the government get to know that there is a bigger team of the hackers and that do all that hackings. So after this all, the FBI case will be filed by the various organizations, and the FBI officer found the Jonathan James. One day he will be around the home of the Jonathan James with the weapons and the gun jacket. and they will and they think like that there is the team of hacker, and they do the hacking in such a manner that they also hack the NASA and other organizations to steal their data. But they get shocked to know that there is in the home there is only one boy whose name is Jonathan James, and they do all the hacking. But yeah, this officer and people are going to cooperate with the James, because James are not understand everything, as he is the teenager and he is in underage. So as he is in underage, everyone could not anyone could not punish him. But the thought of the US government is that if the boy is not in a underage, that underage, then we definitely file the case and give him a punishment of at least 10 year, at least 10 year. And but because of he is underage, there is no punishment for his. But yeah, the James will keep away from his computer for the 6 months, and they will be locked inside the room. But for the further investigation, it will find that the James will get the drugs, and for that purpose James need to go to the jail for the 6 months. So this attack will affect the future life of the James. Now we will understand how the James life will be affected. In 2008, some hackers hacked the TJX department store chain, and investigation is done. In the investigation, investigation is done with the James, and the officer asked the James, "Are you to be a part of this activity?" James said, "Not at all." Although he know the attackers that perform this attack, but he hide the information from the police. Well, James' ending is very painful. On the May 18, 2008, Jonathan James was found dead in his own shower with a self-inflicted gunshot. That means, in the month of the May of the same year, the James shoot himself with the gun in his own room. This is very dangerous, or a painful story of the James. So after the death of the James, police found the death note written by the James. James wrote in his suicide note that I have no faith in the justice system. Perhaps my action today and this will send a stronger message to the public. Either way, I have lost control over this situation, and this is my own way to gain control again. So this is a message that will be written inside the death note. And let us see how the James instructed to the public. As in 2001 previous interviews done with the James, and in that interview James said that we can control anyone's computer, be that a computer of any government also, or military also, or any big organization. If you have the confidence in yourself, what you can do, what is the power within you, and you can travel whenever you want, wherever you want in the world of the internet without restrictions and interruptions. That means that means if you have the confidence now, then you can do anything. And what is the power in you, you must know it. So definitely these things touches the life of everyone. So with this, we will stop here, and I think I am able to give the overall insight about the cyber attacks form on the NASA. So thanks for watching. Thank you.